Hey, Shalom. I'm going to give all praises to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakak Radash, and double honor to the apostles and the elders, and great millstone teachers is true. Shalom to the hopeful elect. And Shalom. Evil. Where did all this evil come from? How did it multiply in our land and got us eventually kicked out of it? This is the book of First Maccabees, chapter 1. And it happened after that Alexander, son of Philip the Macedonian, who came up out of the land of Chittim, had smitten Darius, king of Persia and Medes. See, Alexander was the first ruler of Greece. The Greeks, Alexander the Great, the Greek, however they say it. You know, everybody read about this character, coming up in these Esau's schools and education. That's one of their heroes. That's one of their gods they worship. And, the Greeks took down the Persians and the Medes. And that reigned in his stead the first over Greece. Like I said, he was the first ruler of Greece. And made many wars and won many strongholds and slew the kings of the earth. This man was relentless. He slew all the kings of the earth, many of the kings of the earth. Whoever he come in contact with, this man slew him, took the kingdom. And went through the ends of the earth and took spoils of many nations. Insomuch that the earth was quiet before him. He done whooped everybody. He done defeated all the nations, took down all the kingdoms. Whereupon he was exalted, and his heart was lifted up. Edomite got proud. Couldn't nobody take him down. You know how y'all Edomites do. You know how the Edomites are. They're proud. Verse 4. And he gathered a mighty strong host and ruled over countries and nations and kings who became tributaries unto him. Everybody, all these nations, served him. All the money and the wealth flowed to Alexander the Great, the Greek, or however you call him, into his kingdom. Verse 5. And after these things, he fell sick and perceived that he should die. Wherefore he called his servants, such as were honorable, and had brought up with him from his youth, and parted his kingdoms among them. See all his homeboys he grew up with? When he was on his deathbed, he gave them kingdoms. He parted his kingdom. And when he was yet alive. So Alexander reigned 12 years and then died. And his servants bare rule every one in his place. So his homeboys ruled after he died. And after his death, they all put crowns upon themselves. So did their sons after them many years. So their sons after them put crowns on themselves. Alexander homeboys, the one he grew up with, his sons put crowns after them. Listen to this. And evils were multiplied in the earth. That's where all this evil come from. You Edomites. That's where the evil come from. All this wickedness. And there came out of them a wicked root. A root is in the ground. It's like a weed root. You kill that sucker, and I clear a few weeks later, a month later, it come right back. If you don't pluck that root up out of the ground, it will come right back. That's how you Edomites are. Y'all a wicked root. And the only person that's going to pluck y'all out is Yahweh Bashem, Yahweh Shai. That's why y'all keep coming back ruling. You've been in power 3 times. Antiochus, surnamed Epiphanes, son of Antiochus, the king, who had been in hostages at Rome, and he reigned in 137th year of the kingdom of the Greeks. In those days, there went out Israel, wicked men, always wicked men of Israel. Got a precept. Jeremiah 5 and 26. For among my people are found wicked men. They lay wait as he that setteth snares. They set a trap. They catch men. Always some wicked niggers. You know, mostly probably was in charge, ruling, had some kind of little authority. Back to 1 Maccabees 1 and 14. In those days went out there Israel, wicked men, who persuaded many, saying, let us go and make a covenant with the heathen that are round about us. For since we departed from them, we have had much sorrow. See, they persuaded a whole lot of people that that made a covenant with them damn devils. Because they probably didn't want to fall out of rulership. They didn't want to lose their power and persuade a whole lot of people. Verse 12. So this device pleased them well. Let's get a precept. This is Ecclesiastes 12 and 10. Never trust thy enemy, for like his iron rusted, so is his wickedness. Never trust on Esau the devil. For like his iron, so it is wickedness. You can never trust them jokers. If iron gonna rust, iron gonna rust. You might paint over a little bit. After it wet a little bit, all of a sudden you see that rust coming through. He ain't gonna change. Though he humble himself and go crouching, yet take good heed of him, beware of him, that thou shalt be unto him as though thou hast wiped a looking glass, and thou shalt not know that his rust had not been altogether wiped away. You can't trust these devils. You can see right through them. They wicked. They've been wicked from way day old. They born wicked. And these are wicked men of Israel went and made a pact with them. Verse 12. So this device pleased them well. Then certain men of the people were so forward herein that they went to the king, who gave them license to do after the ordinance of the heathen. So they went and got a license from the king, so they can do what the heathens do. Get even wickeder. Follow their wickedness. Bow down to their idols and stuff. Whereupon they built a place of exercise at Jerusalem according to the customs of the heathen. See? They built a place of exercise at Jerusalem according to the customs of the heathens. All kind of wickedness, wrestling, those arenas and stuff, naked. Doing all kind of wickedness. Serving their idols and their gods. This wickedness. They build an exercise, a place of exercise. Verse 15. And made themselves uncircumcised and forsook the holy covenant and joined themselves to the heathen and were sold to do mischief. See? They stopped doing the custom. They stopped following the laws of Yahweh and Yahushua. They joined themselves into them. They made themselves uncircumcised, and that means they cut Most High off. Verse 16. Now when the kingdom was established for Antiochus, he thought to reign over Egypt, just like a devil. He ain't satisfied, with this. He want that too. He want it all. Just like you devils today. You ain't satisfied with America. You got to run the whole earth. You got to tell everybody what to do. Same thing that happened with y'all devils. That's just y'all nature. Back in the ancient days. Now that the kingdom was established before Antiochus, he thought to reign over Egypt, that he might have dominion over 2 rams. Wherefore he entered into Egypt with a great multitude, with chariots, with elephants, and with horses, and a great navy, and made war against Ptolemy, king of Egypt. But Ptolemy was afraid of him and fled, and many were wounded to death. Y'all killed a bunch of them. Y'all had the king of Egypt, the pharaoh, what they call them, pharaohs of Egypt, he fled. Thus, they got the strong cities in the land. Y'all took the cities. That's why when the archaeologists go over there and they see them sarcophagus with, Edomite faces on it, that's why. Y'all didn't reign in Egypt. Y'all went down there and took over. Took the customs, stole their science and technology. That's what y'all do. Tried to be Egyptians. Now y'all trying to tell everybody y'all Egyptians because y'all find a few mummies, with the Edomites' faces on them. You change history. Everybody, you everybody. You making TV commercial, television shows and stuff. You everybody. You the enemy. You the hero. Everybody. Thus they got the strong cities in the land of Egypt and took the spoils thereof. And after that, Antiochus had smitten, he struck Egypt with a hard blow. He had smitten Egypt. He returned again. That word smitten means struck with a hard blow. He returned again in the 143rd year and went up against Israel and Jerusalem. See? Came up against Israel and Jerusalem. After them wicked men had made a pact with them, that y'all, follow behind them doggone heathens, do what they want to do. Had y'all lied to y'all, told y'all probably, we ain't gonna destroy the land, we ain't gonna do nothing. You just, follow behind them heathens, listen to the devil. And after Antiochus had smitten Egypt, he returned again in the 143rd year and went up against Israel and Jerusalem with a great multitude. See? Lied to you. Had you change your doggone ways. Now he done come up against you. That's the same way he doing now. And entered proudly into the sanctuary. See? Proud. You're a proud man. Most High hate you proud devils. The Most High love everybody. Most High can't stand y'all. Listen to this. And entered proudly into the sanctuary and took away the golden altar and the candlestick of light and all the vessels thereof, and the table of the showbread, and the pouring vessels, and the veils, and the censers of gold, and the veil, and the crowns, and the golden ornaments that were before the temple, all which he pulled off. He took also the silver, you damn Edomites, the devil. That's what the word he means. That's you devils, you Edomites. You Edomites took also the silver and the gold and the precious vessels. Also he took the hidden treasures which he found. And the word is that, they got all that treasure stuff they took, still got it hidden somewhere in the Vatican. How true it is, we may never know. We're going to find out when y'all Bashim Yahushua come, when y'all regurgitate all what y'all have stolen back to the Israelites. Verse 23, he took verse 24, and when he had taken all away, he went into his own land, having made a great massacre, and spoke very proudly. See, came in there and killed up a whole bunch of Israelites in Jerusalem. Therefore, there was great mourning in Israel, in every place where they were, so that the princes and the elders mourned, the virgins and the young men made feeble. That word feeble means fragile, weak. And the beauty of the women was changed. Every bridegroom took up lamentation. Listen to what happened. What these devils did in our homeland. Every bridegroom took up lamentations. And she that sat in the marriage chamber was in heaviness. All the men was dead. Killed them all. Killed all, except for the little young boys and the old men. The land was also moved for the inhabitants thereof, and all the houses of Jacob was covered with confusion. And after 2 years fully expired, the king set his chief counselor of the tribe unto the cities of Judah, who came into Jerusalem with a great multitude. Listen to what these devils do. Never trust thy enemy. That's the Most High tell. Never trust these damn devils. Never. Listen to this, verse 30. First Maccabees, chapter 1 and verse 30. And spake, listen to this. Go back to 29. And after 2 years fully expired, the king sent, King Antiochus, sent his chief council of tribute into the cities of Judah, who came unto Jerusalem with a great multitude, and spake peaceably words unto them. But all was deceit. See? Never believe, never trust this devil. Just like he did the Indians. Spoke all those peaceful words, but it was all deceit. Took Gad down, tricked Gad, killed Gad out, killed Gad out. For when they had given him credence, that word credence means belief or trust, he fell suddenly upon the city and smote it very sore and destroyed much people of Israel. See? The damn devil lied, came back and killed up a whole bunch of people. Killed a bunch of Israelites. And we had taken the spoils of the city, he set it on fire and pulled down the houses and walls thereof on every side. Listen what these devils done. Wicked. You been wicked. Y'all Edomites ain't never like this. Verse 32. But the women and children they took captive and possessed the cattle. That's where light-skinned people come from. See what y'all do? Y'all kill the men, take the women and children, rape the women, put your seed in them, try to kill the Jakes out, try to kill out. Still did. You did it over in the transatlantic slave trade, and you did it back then. You did it to other nations too. You the damn devil. Verse 33. Then builded they the city of David with a great and strong wall, and with the mighty towers, and made it a strong hold for them. See, the city of David, y'all built towers. And they put therein a sinful nation, wicked men, and fortified themselves therein. See, Most High culture, y'all wicked, evil. That's where the evil and wickedness come from. You all. And they put therein a sinful nation. See, y'all had everybody going off. Had the Israelites going off. Most of them. They started also with armor and victuals. And when they had gathered together the spoils of Jerusalem, they laid them up there, and so they became a sore snare, a trap. Israelites, the Israelites would try to go, see them and probably try to go get them. What y'all do? Let's go see what happened. For it was a place to lie in wait against the sanctuary and an evil adversary to Israel. Thus they shed innocent blood on every side of the sanctuary and defiled it. Killed them. Shed innocent blood. Now, Edomites, wicked. You've been wicked way back there. You never liked us. That's why Most High kept using y'all as a whooping stick. Because y'all can know how to get it done. Y'all know how to punish Jake. Y'all know how to kill Jake. So Most High keep using y'all wicked people. Punish us for our sins. And when we start following them idols and worshiping them different idols in the land and stuff, Most High got mad at us. And we went turn from it. This is Proverbs chapter 6 and verse 16. And it says, these 6 things do the Lord Yahweh hate. Yeah, 7 are abomination unto him. A proud look, which you Edomite. A lying tongue, you Edomites. And hands that shed innocent blood, you Edomites. Also, Jake too, the 2/3. But you Edomites. This is you up and down. You so-called white folks. Esau's descendants. A heart that deviseth wicked imagination. Feet that be swift and run into mischief. A false witness that speaketh lies. And he that soweth discord among the brethren. Most of that is pertaining to you Edomites. Yes, it also pertaining to the Israelites too. But that's where the wickedness comes from, the evil come from you all. First Maccabees 1:37 again. Thus they shed innocent blood on every side of the sanctuary and defiled it, insomuch that the habitation of Jerusalem fled because of them. Whereupon the city was made an habitation of strangers and became strange to those that were born in her, and her own children left her. Y'all came in, y'all changed the land. Y'all defiled the land. Whereas much, the original inhabitants and the people that was there didn't even recognize their own. What I'm trying to say, the land was strange to them. Y'all had changed it, but so much. You Edomites. And that's why, the children left. A whole bunch of Israelites left the land. Verse 39, her sanctuary was laid waste like a wilderness. Her feast was turned into mourning. Her Sabbaths into reproach. Y'all disgraced the Sabbath. Y'all polluted the land. Y'all laid waste, y'all just destroyed our doggone land. It had been her glory, so where did this honor increase, and her excellency was turned into mourning. Moreover, King Antiochus wrote to his whole kingdom that all should be one people. Don't that ring a bell? And then what you might, y'all say that the same, y'all got that same idea now. Just like in here in America, all should be one nation. A melting pot, just like back then. We should be as one. You Edomites, y'all got that same mindset. The Most High wants us to be one. We're a special people. We're a holy people, above all nations that upon the face of the earth. And we got the only living power. We be serving you white folks, y'all's gods. Verse 41, moreover, King Antiochus wrote his whole kingdom that all should be one people. And everyone should leave his laws. So all the heathens agreed according to the commandments of the king. See? Same thing is happening now. Y'all don't want us to worship our power, Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai. You want us to worship y'all's God, white man Jesus. That's what y'all want to do. Worship y'all's God and white man Jesus. Yeah, many also of the Israelites consented to his religion and sacrificed unto idols and profaned the Sabbath. See? See what we did in our own land? Y'all made us do? Killed a bunch of, made us do it. Same thing in the transatlantic slave trade. Y'all made us worship y'all gods and y'all idols. Same thing. And when the Romans took y'all down, same thing. They made us do the same thing. You Edomites are wicked. And y'all got to be taken out the face of the earth before y'all destroy the whole planet. But can't nobody take y'all down but Yahweh Shai. And that's what he come to do in the Third World War. Thank the Most High. For the king had sent letters by message to Jerusalem and the cities of Judah that they should follow the strange laws of the land and forbid burning offerings and sacrifices and drink offerings in the temple, and they shall profane the Sabbaths and the festival days. Look what y'all did, man. Y'all cut us off from my doggone power. Y'all cut us off from Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai. Y'all won't pay dearly for that. Dearly. Dearly. Verse 46. And pollute the sanctuary and holy people. Set up altars and groves and chapels of idols and sacrifice swine flesh and unclean beasts. Look what y'all do. Y'all went in there, defiled the holy land, defiled the temple, sacrificing pig and swine in the holy temple. The Most High gonna destroy all of y'all. Let's get a precept. Let's go to the book of Wisdom, Solomon, chapter 15, and verse 15. For they counted all the idols of the heathen to be gods, which neither have use of eyes to see, nor noses to draw breath, nor ears to hear, nor fingers of hand to handle. And as for their feet, they are slow to go. For man made them, and he that borrowed his own spirit fashioned them. But no man can make a god like unto himself. See? First Maccabees 1 and 48. That they should also, let's go back. Let's go all the way back. Let's read it again. For the king had sent letters by messengers into Jerusalem and to the cities of Judah that they should follow the strange laws of land and forbid burning offerings and sacrifice and drink offerings in the temple, and that they should profane the Sabbaths and feast festival days and pollute the sanctuary and holy people, set up altars and groves and chapels of idols and sacrifice swine flesh and unclean beasts, that they should also leave their children uncircumcised, which, that was the law. You had to be circumcised, all the men child, and make their souls abominable with all manner of uncleanness and profanation, to the end that they might forget the law and change all the ordinance. That's what you did in the transatlantic slave trade. Everything I just said now, you made us do that in a transatlantic slave trade, that we might forget the law and our power. And for a long time we did. But now the men of the Lord, the Israelites, are waking up. And there's certain fear falling upon y'all. And y'all won't come down on us again. Same thing y'all did in slavery. Same thing y'all did in the Holy Land back in ancient days. Verse 49. To the end that they might forget the law and change all the ordinances. Let's get a precept. Let's go to the book of Isaiah. Chapter 24 and verse 5. The earth also is foul on the habitation thereof, because they have transgressed the laws, changed the ordinance, broken the everlasting covenants. That's what you devils did. Verse 49 again. To the end that they might forget the law and change all the ordinances. Let me read again. The earth also, Isaiah 24 and 5. The earth also is defiled under the habitation thereof, because they have transgressed the laws, changed the ordinances, you Edomites, broken the everlasting covenant. Y'all devils made us do it. Forced the Israelites to bow down to your gods and to do as the heathens do. And whosoever would not do according to the commandments of the king, he said he should die. Verse 51. In the self same manner wrote he to his whole kingdom, and appointed overseers over all the people, commanding the cities of Judah to sacrifice city by city. Then many of the peoples were gathered unto them, to wit, everyone that forsook the law, and so they committed evils in the land. Verse 53, and drove the Israelites into secret places, even wheresoever they could flee for succor. See? The ones that, you couldn't, it was still some righteous people, and they fled. They weren't doing all that wickedness. Verse 54, now the 15th day of the month, Caslu, in the 145th year, they set up the abominations of desolations upon the altars, and built idols altars throughout the cities of Judah on every side. See, they built up them damn pagan altars in the Holy Land all over Jerusalem, and burnt incense at the doors of their houses and in the streets. And when they had rent in pieces the books of the law, see, they tore the doggone books of the law up, which they found, they burned with fire. Y'all Edomites are wicked. I hope the Most High come and destroy y'all's kingdom tomorrow, today, right now. Y'all wicked. What y'all did to our people in the Holy Land back in the day, and what you doing to us now, what you did to us in slavery, how y'all drug us over here from Africa, running and hiding from you all. I hope the Most High put his full force of wrath on you Edomites. Verse 57, and wheresoever was found with any the book of the testament, or if any consented to the law, the king's commandment was that they should be put to death. Put him to death. See, if they ain't found somebody trying to keep the law with the Bible, they put you to death. And it's coming again. It's coming back around again. Famine of the word. They're going to try to destroy the Bibles. It's coming around again. Same thing y'all Edomites did to us back in the Holy Land, Jerusalem, Israel. Y'all going to do it. Y'all going to try to do it again. Thus did they by their authority unto Israel every month, to as many as were found in the cities. See, y'all did that crap every month. Killing us. Looking for people that's trying to keep the law. Looking for people that was trying to, read the text, the law back then, the scrolls. Now the 5 and 12th day of the month, they did sacrifice unto the idol altar, which is upon the altar of the Most High. Y'all put an idol altar on the altar of the Most High. Yeah, man, y'all some wicked. Most High gonna jack y'all up. That's all this wickedness, evil come from. You Edomites. Y'all walk around like y'all so doggone, innocent. Y'all ain't did nothing. Everybody against y'all. Y'all liberated the whole earth. Now y'all destroyed the whole earth. Y'all niggas is wicked. Let's go back to Ecclesiasticus chapter 12, verse 11. Listen to this. Though he humble himself and go crouching, yet take good heed and beware of this damn devil. Smile, get nice to you, give you stuff, humble down, speak all soft. Beware of this damn devil, because he will stab you in the back no soon you turn around. Then now, the 5 and 20th day of the month, they did sacrifice unto the idol altar, which is upon the altar of the Most High. At which time, according to the commandments, they put to death certain women that had caused their children to be circumcised. See what these devils did? Anybody that worship or try to keep or try to keep any of the laws, these damn pigs, these lowlifes, these bottom dwelt feeders, Edomites, killed them. Because they the damn devil. The devil means deceiver. The adversary of the Most High. Everything the Most High say do, they don't want to do. Everything they say, every time the Most High say do it, they don't do it. They the adversary. They go against the Most High. Y'all think because, they go in the little churches and lying to y'all, they done told y'all they lied that they holy and down. This is the damn devil. Look at this picture. This is the damn devil. All of them. There are some Israelites that look like them, but they are guilty and proven innocent. Just like they do us. We guilty until proven innocent. Verse 60, at which time, according to the commandments, they put to death certain women that had caused their children to be circumcised. And they hanged the infants by their necks. Listen to this. They hanged the infants by their necks and rifled their houses and slew them that had circumcised them. You do think the devil who is? Little innocent babies hung them by their necks, slew the people, killed them all. Verse 62. Howbeit many in Israel were fully resolved and confirmed in themselves not to eat any unclean thing. See, a lot of them, like, they're not eating no pig and no swine. Whereas they chose rather to die, that they might not be defiled with meats, with that pig and swine. They chose to die. They was trying to keep the law, Yahweh Shem Yahushua, instead of breaking it, they chose to die. I commend them Israelites. And that's what we ought to do. When the enemy come down on us, we supposed to stand stiffly for the Lord Yahweh Shem Yahushua. I pray that the Lord Yahweh Shem Yahushua give me the strength if I have to face death. Give me the strength to face death. And you brothers out there, you should pray too. Because this, more likely, is going to happen. Because these damn devils, like a roaring lion, they seeking whom may they devour. They coming after us sooner or later. These same damn devils who you work with, talk to, agree with, some of you married, some of you buddies, go out with, watch how they going to change when the shit hit the fan. Because they the damn devil. Verse 63 again. Wherefore they choose rather to die, that they might not be defiled with meats, and that they might not profane the holy covenant. So they died. And there was very great wrath upon Israel. This white man is the devil. I know it's a lot of, the 2/3 one who I'm speaking to don't believe it, but they're going to believe it in the long run. Well, I should say in the short run. And I hope you 1/3 elect, wake up. A lot of you, unfortunately, the Most High going to have to put that affliction on you to get you to repent and come back, to the fold. But you 2/3, y'all trusting this damn devil right here. This is the damn devil. And y'all gonna die in America and these other Edomite kingdoms with this damn devil. You 2/3 that trust in it. With this, I want to give all praise to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Kakadash, and double honors to Apostle Elder Great Millstone teaches truth, and Shalom to the hopeful elect. Shalom.